and dudettes of the internet, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today I thought I would film a what's in my makeup bag video. I did one of these, I think I did one of these a very long time ago. I think it was like 2 years ago or something, maybe even longer, probably even longer. I thought I would share the products that I use every single day on my face with you guys because maybe you're looking to find a new product, maybe you are wanting to buy something but are not sure what it's like. I don't know. If you want to see how this face is painted on, then just keep on watching this video. Okay, bye. So the makeup bag I'm using at the moment is this black leathery looking bag. I got this from Kmart for a couple of dollars and I really like the size of it. It's not too big but it's not too small and I can fit a ton of stuff in here, so loving that. Okay, we'll start with face products. The first two things are concealers. One is a concealer that I wear in winter, and the other is one that I wear in summer, and sometimes I combine these to make my own shade depending on what my skin tone is at the time. The first is one I mentioned many times, and it is the Coral Colors Tubed Foundation Stick. Even though this is a foundation, I use it as a concealer because it is really thick and really full coverage. I have used it as a foundation and it worked really nicely as well, but I just don't feel like putting it all over my face every day because it's quite thick. So I love that, and this is in the shade Light Beige. The other one is a brand called Starlet, and this is exactly the same. It's a tubed foundation slash concealer thingy-mabobby, and this is in the shade Natural Tan, so this is just a little bit darker, so when I'm tanned I will use this, which at the moment I'm using this, which is always a good sign. It means I'm tanned. Oh god. The next concealer I use is the Maybelline New York Super Stay Better Skin concealer. This is a much lighter consistency than the two products I just showed you before, so if I'm just feeling like keeping it really natural and don't really want to put anything thick on my face, I have such a dirty mind. Oh my gosh, I need to stop. So I love that. Now I will move on to my powder, and if you guys have watched my channel for a while, you guys will know that I do not wear liquid foundation like all over my face every day. I will only do it when I'm going out at night or going somewhere really special, but I do use a powdered foundation, and this is a product I have raved about in so many of my videos before, and it's the Nude by Nature Mineral Powdered Foundation. This is in the shade Medium, and sorry, the packaging is really dirty, and I did drop it, so it's got a little chip there. But this product seriously gives me enough coverage that I don't need to wear a liquid foundation. I really like how it works with my skin. I do have sensitive skin, so the fact that this is I just hurt my finger. So the fact that this is a mineral foundation really helps. Then the brush I use to apply this is the Nude by Nature Kabuki brush, and I love this brush. It's just really big and bouncy, and it just, I don't know, I like it. It's soft and it feels good on my face. Next thing I keep in my makeup, I nearly said my Facebook bag, what the fuck. The next thing I keep in my makeup bag is this nose shadow. Now this is a product I got from Daiso and it cost me $2.80. If you haven't heard of Daiso, please look it up, D-A-I-S-O. It is amazeballs. It's basically a Japanese shop, and everything in the shop where I live is $2.80. So this is just a duo of a bronzer and a highlighter, or just a white powder really. You can use that for a lot of things. And I use this to contour my cheekbones, as you guys can see. I used to use this as my highlighter until I discovered an even better one, which I will get to in a second. Both of these shades are really nice, and it was super cheap, but this contour shade in particular literally matches my skin tone. But this contour shade seriously just works so well for my skin. It looks really dark, but it blends out really nicely, so I keep that in my bag. The brush that I use to contour is the e.l.f. complexion brush, and it just looks like this. It's just a really nice contoured brush. Okay, so now onto my all-time favorite highlight in the whole entire world. This is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Soft and Gentle. You guys have probably heard about it a bunch on YouTube before, and YouTube is where I found out about this, and it is just the most beautiful color. This stuff is amazeballs, and I would seriously recommend it if you're looking for a highlighter. Love you. And the brush I use to apply that is a Furless Cosmetics brush, and it just looks like this, and it works really nicely in just tapping the product on places in which I need it. Oh, and I forgot to mention two other face products that are in my makeup bag. The first is the Rimmel Wake Me Up foundation. This is just a tiny weeny sample, and I have been using this as I started using this as a concealer actually, and I did quite like it, but then my skin got kind of bad, and not from this product, but it just broke out all of a sudden, and I found that this just didn't give me enough coverage obviously as a concealer, hence why I went to more like thicker, fuller coverage concealers. But I really like this stuff. I've used it as a foundation a few times. I actually think I might even go out and buy the full size just because it matched my skin tone perfectly. And yeah, that's something else I keep in there. And the last thing that is face-wise I forgot to mention is my Nude by Nature, just normal brush. I used to use this to apply my powder. Now I use this bad boy, but I still keep this in there. I don't know, I never know when I'm gonna need an extra brush to do something. That doesn't even make sense. Well, it kind of does, I guess. Kind of, maybe, a little bit. Okay, now let's move on to eye products. First eyeshadow palette I keep in my bag is the NYX Love in Paris Parisian Chic eyeshadow palette. Oh my gosh, that was a mouthful. Basically got 9 really beautiful neutral sort of toned shades, and I really like it, and the packaging is super cute as well. I got another one of those NYX palettes, and this is in C'est La Vie, and this one I actually haven't even used yet, but it's just in my makeup bag. I don't know why. This has some browns and greens, and it's just really beautiful. And I also have 2 Rimmel London eyeshadows in the shade Bronzed and Tribute. One is just this bronze shade, and the other one is just a dusky sort of brown. I'm really bad at explaining colors and stuff, but I keep those sometimes just to bronze up looks and turn daytime makeup into night. I keep another Daiso product in here, which is just a creamy eyeshadow base, and this is just a golden sort of color. Okay, I've got a few eyeliners in here. The first is a black NYX eyeliner, normal pencil eyeliner. The next is a felt tip liner, and this was my all day, everyday freaking obsession. This is the Maybelline Master Precise eyeliner. It is amazing, but I've kind of pretty much used this up and started using another one to try out. The next felt tip eyeliner, which is the one I'm wearing right now and I'm currently wearing every day, is by L'Oreal, and it's in Intense Black, and it is amazing and I really like it, but it does have a thicker tip than the other one, so it's a little bit harder to use. If you're just a beginner in eyeliner, I would definitely go for the Maybelline Master Precise. Super easy to use. This is kind of a little thicker, so it's a little bit more difficult to make a really fine wing of eyeliner, but I do really like it, and it's really black, which is what I like about it. Now onto mascaras. The first is one I do need to chuck out. I just really can't let go of it. There's still some left, but I have had it for a while, so I probably should chuck it out. And this is from Daiso as well. This is my all-time favorite mascara. Let me just get things straight. I am completely in love with this. I recently went to pick up a new one, and Daiso have stopped stocking them, so I bought this one, and this is just another one from Daiso, which I'm currently using, and I do really like it. It's not as good as this one because this was just my fave of all time, but it is pretty good, so I'm not complaining. $2.80 both of these. Go get some. When I want a more dramatic, voluminous look on my eyelashes, then I will use the Maybelline Falsies Volume Express. I really like this. It adds wonderful volume to my lashes and makes them look all fluttery and pretty, and I like it. So if you're looking for a volumizing mascara, would definitely recommend out of 10. I just have some eyelash curlers from Daiso as well. And I have an e.l.f. eyelid primer, which I really like. Kmart now sell them in Australia, so I am loving that. I also have another trio eyeshadow palette, and this is in the shade Orion by Rimmel London, and it's just these 3 shades. I don't really use this for eyeshadow. Sometimes if I'm just wanting to deepen my eyes a little bit, I'll put a little bit of this in my crease, or this one in my crease. But what I actually use this for is I use this color right here, and that is what I use to fill in my eyebrows, which is a trend I've been loving lately. I was really late on the bandwagon. Didn't fill in my brows up until like 6 months ago. Ew. What was I doing with my life? How did I let myself go out in public with brows that were a bloody mess? Now I'm just going to show you some eyeshadow brushes I keep in here. The first is one that I comb my brows with. The next is just a fluffy brush, and those 2 are from eBay. This is the e.l.f. blending eye brush. This is the e.l.f. defining eye brush, and these are both from eBay. This is one that I use to fill in my brows with. It's just an angled brush, and this is just one that I will sometimes use to work stuff into my crease. And then the last kind of eyebrow, eyeshadow, eye sort of category thing that I keep in my makeup bag are these tweezers, and I got them from South Africa, and they are pink lightning bolt things. It's kind of cool. We're powering on to the end. Oh my gosh. I feel like I have been chatting and chatting and chatting for like hours. Okay, we're on to the last category, which is lip products. I don't have any lip glosses in here, which might surprise you, but more of just a lipstick kind of matte lip girl. So I have 5 lipsticks to show you. The first is a favorite that I have absolutely been obsessed with since I was like in grade 9 in high school, which was many years ago. And this is by Inglot in the shade 118, and it is just a really nice rosy pink color. This is probably my most worn lipstick, and it just kind of works perfectly with my natural lip color, and I freaking love it. Next is a lipstick I got in South Africa, and it is by Colours Limited. It don't have a shade, but it is a dark red sort of lipstick. I haven't used this much because it has been summer in Australia, but I know in winter I'm going to be loving that color. Next lipstick I keep in my makeup bag is a NYX round lipstick in the shade Electra, and it is just a bright red color. You never know when you're going to need a bright red lip. I probably rock bright red lips like 4 times out of a whole year, so I just have that in there. Then the last 2 are MAC lipsticks. The first is a satin finish, and this is called Myth. This is exactly what I'm wearing on my lips right now, and it's just a really gorgeous everyday nude color. Completely obsessed. Heard about this on YouTube. The other one is also one I found on YouTube, and this is a satin finish as well in the shade Snob, and this is like a purpley pink sort of color, as you guys can see. And that is it. That is everything I keep in this makeup bag. It is now empty, except for a silver piece of paper which just went out. I'm sorry this video was so long. If you have stuck around to the end, then you are extra awesome and I freaking love you. But if you did like it, please give it a thumbs up, because it tells me that you like these sort of videos and it does help me out a lot. And if you did like this video and you want to see more of my face, then you should definitely subscribe and we can be mates and go on dates and celebrate why you're so late. Oh. What is that? I honestly feel like I've been sitting here talking for an hour, so I'm gonna go, but I hope you guys liked it, and I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye! Peace, pout, I'm out.